Jade Cargill beats Naomi in no-holds-barred match at WWE Evolution 2025. At WWE Evolution 2025, history was written in brutality, in blood, and in brilliance. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. A no-holds-barred match that delivered more than pain. It delivered a message. Jade Cargill, once the rising star of the women's division, cemented her place as one of the most dominant forces in WWE history. And in her way stood Naomi, driven by vengeance, passion, and pride. What unfolded wasn't just a match. It was a war. This is the full story of how Jade Cargill beat Naomi in one of the most violent, emotionally charged battles in Evolution history. The road to Evolution. To understand how we got here, we have to rewind the clock. WWE Evolution 2025 was already set to be the most ambitious all-women's premium live event in WWE history. Triple H promised intensity. The WWE Universe demanded chaos. And the women of WWE delivered across every brand. But it was one feud that overshadowed everything else. Naomi versus Jade Cargill. This wasn't just about bragging rights. It wasn't about brand supremacy. This was personal. It all began earlier in the year when Jade Cargill made a shocking return from injury and immediately set her sights on dominance. Her path of destruction was swift, beating former champions, decimating rookies, and humiliating veterans. But the turning point came when she attacked Naomi backstage on an episode of SmackDown, blindsiding her during a photo shoot and sending her crashing into production crates. Naomi was hospitalized for several days. And when she returned, she made it clear, she wasn't just back to compete. She was back for revenge. The rivalry spiraled out of control over the next few weeks. Chair shots, table breaks, verbal confrontations on Raw and SmackDown. And then came the announcement. Naomi versus Jade Cargill at Evolution. No holds barred. No countouts. No disqualifications. No mercy. Match build-up and promos. As Evolution drew near, the promo packages intensified. Naomi sat down for a chilling sit-down interview with Michael Cole. She didn't raise her voice. She didn't scream. She simply said, "Jade Cargill thinks power is everything. But she forgot something. I've survived worse. And at Evolution, she's going to find out that the glow can burn." On the other hand, Jade Cargill's promo was a cinematic, stylized vignette in a dark gym, showing her bench-pressing massive weights and shattering mirrors. Naomi's flash won't save her. You can't dance your way out of pain. And when I'm done, nobody will even remember your name. The WWE Universe was split. Some backed Naomi, the heart and soul of the division. Others sided with Jade, the powerhouse with a kill-or-be-killed attitude. By the night before Evolution, it was the most anticipated women's match on the card. WWE Evolution atmosphere. WWE Evolution 2025 kicked off inside a sold-out Madison Square Garden. A sea of fans flooded the arena, holding signs like, "Feel the glow. Cargill equals carnage. Let them fight." The commentary team, Michael Cole, Wade Barrett, and Beth Phoenix, set the stage as the cell camera panned over the weapon-filled ringside area. Tables, chairs, kendo sticks, trash cans, and even a sledgehammer under the ring apron. This was no ordinary match. This was an execution ground. Entrances. Naomi made her entrance first, draped in black and neon green gear with her signature lead boots. But unlike her usual upbeat entrance, she didn't dance. She didn't smile. Her face was cold. Her hands clenched in fists. Then came Jade. Backed by a live orchestra remixing her theme with heavy drums, Jade emerged in a black and gold robe, flanked by smoke and golden lighting. She looked like a queen of war. And in her eyes was bloodlust. The bell rang. The opening moments. The match started explosively. Naomi charged and ducked a lariat, firing off a flurry of forearms and kicks, trying to take Jade off her feet early. But Cargill was ready. She shoved Naomi across the ring like a rag doll. Naomi rolled through and grabbed a kendo stick from ringside. Crack! The first shot landed across Jade's back. Then another. And another. Jade didn't fall, but she was hurt. Naomi flew from the ropes and hit a dropkick into a trash can right into Jade's face. The crowd erupted. But Jade didn't stay down. She rolled out of the ring and pulled out a steel chair, and launched it right at Naomi's face mid-dive. Boom! Naomi hit the floor like a stone. The match had just begun, and bodies were already being sacrificed. Mid-match carnage. Over the next 10 minutes, it was an all-out war. Jade powerbombed Naomi through a table at ringside. Naomi hit a springboard stunner onto steel steps. Jade slammed Naomi spine first into a barricade. Twice. Naomi pulled a chain from under the ring and choked Jade across the ropes, nearly blacking her out. Jade returned the favor with a gut-wrench suplex onto thumbtacks. The fans chanted, "This is awesome. Fight forever. We want tables." And they got them. Naomi set up a double table stack, and as she tried to suplex Jade off the apron, Jade countered, and superplexed Naomi through both tables with a spine-shattering crash. EMTs rushed ringside, but Naomi refused to quit. She screamed at the referee, "Don't stop it." Final act. Somehow, Naomi clawed back. She used every ounce of her heart to keep fighting. She hit a split-legged moonsault from the barricade. She smashed Jade with a fire extinguisher. And she even handcuffed Jade's ankle to the post to hit a barrage of superkicks and chair shots. But Jade broke the cuffs. She rose like a monster, dragging the cuffs behind her like chains. And then came the moment of no return. Jade Cargill hoisted Naomi onto her shoulders and hit a Jaded onto a stack of steel chairs. 1, 2. Naomi kicked out. The crowd exploded. Jade screamed in frustration. She rolled out, grabbed a glass table, and set it up inside the ring. Naomi tried one last comeback, but Jade cut her off with a devastating spear. Then she lifted Naomi, jaded through the glass. Shards exploded everywhere. 1, 2, 3. It was over. Aftermath. Jade stood over Naomi, bruised and bleeding, but victorious. The crowd didn't know how to react. Some booed. Some clapped. But everyone stood. Naomi was stretchered out, but she raised her hand, acknowledging the crowd, showing she was okay. Jade looked down at her and whispered something. We couldn't hear what it was, but many speculated it was respect. Backstage, Triple H praised both women in a rare public statement. They redefined what a women's match can be. This was not just history, it was evolution. Social media exploded. Match of the Year contender. Naomi proved she's elite. Jade is the final boss of WWE. And just like that, the legacy of Evolution 2025 was sealed. What's next? Where do they go from here? For Naomi, it's a hard road to recovery. But insiders say she'll be back by SummerSlam. Rumors hint at her pos. The women's division will never be the same again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the epic no-holds-barred battle at WWE Evolution 2025, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you don't miss future deep dives, fantasy bookings, and dramatic match recaps. Who should Jade Cargill face next? Will Naomi return stronger than ever? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and until next time, keep the glow alive and embrace the evolution.